Let's ruin our lives.
Getting pissed at high tides, chew it up like cyanide. Please don't revive. Let's ruin our lives. Some pills and acid, nails in my casket. That sounds romantic. To just ruin our lives.
それじゃあビデオ見てもらいます。ねんなよ。
Like the intro, I love intros, man. Good fiddle intros,
Right.
Like it's everything.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Ruin Our Lives. I am Joshua Hensley, and joining me today is another wonderful musician. This time we've got a rock and roll fiddle player on. She has performed with bands such as the Doobie Brothers and the Wallflowers and opened for legendary musicians such as Eric Clapton and the Rolling Stones. It is Gina Romantini, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Awesome.
My first board experience of all time.
Yes, thanks for putting up with it. I should probably switch apps one of these days. Did I pronounce your last name right? It's Romantini?
Yes, I would have told you if you didn't.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes, well, I feel like it's phonetic. It's easy, right?
Right, for sure. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm and then they're like, and on fiddle, we've got Gina Romantini.
Trying to spruce
like
it up. So you have a new project that you're working on? You're going to be doing like a solo thing?
Yeah, so I've been kind of like a side guy for my entire life. I've been touring since I was 17, so I've been doing like other people's music. And like some of the people I work with professionally have been kind of pushing me to like be a front person, which I have resisted heavily.
Okay.
I don't want additional work, I think is the thing.
Okay.
Words. I'm playing fiddle, I can just vibe.
Right.
Yeah, anyway, so like we're working on that right now and kind of finalizing, figuring out where like these songs are gonna go.
Okay.
Or we're gonna release them and stuff like that. But yeah, it'll be under my name.
Okay.
And it's fiddle forward, but it's not like, it's almost got more like power poppy kind of like influences. It's kind of alt country power poppy.
Okay. Would you compare it to like an existing act?
The artists that I like the most are the ones who are the most dynamic.
Yeah. Sure.
So it's kind of like early Wilco.
Okay.
Vibes. Also like weirder. Well, no, not weirder than Wilco, because probably like we're infringing on similar weirdness. Imagine like Alison Krauss with like Simps, maybe kind of vibes.
Nice.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how where things are shaping up in the studio right now.
You can totally swear, by the way. You don't need to censor yourself.
I unfortunately do that.
No problem. Okay, well, awesome. Yeah, I mean, I've been following you for a long time. Like we were talking before I started recording here. I think we may have played a show together. I'm honestly not sure, but I've always admired how like diverse you are in the genres that you play in. And how many different instruments do you play?
I play everything badly. They're like good enough that I can fake it.
Yeah, nice.
Don't tell my bosses that. I can play everything perfectly, and I don't have to study when I have a guitar. And then yeah, I mean, like I'm like competent at all of the main things. I'm really good at playing violin. All the strings. I'm good at keys too. Like those are my main ones. I teach voice. Like that's kind of like my main wheelhouse, and then I can kind of plunk around when I need to.
Okay.
I have a keys pretty soon, I think.
So you said that you've always like steered away from being like the main person in a group or like being out there in front. is it just like the added like workload with that, or is it more like stage fright? Or because like every time I've seen you, like, you know, you post your clips or whatever, you're always like the most rocking person on stage.
Yeah, you can. I was gonna say you can tell it's not stage fright.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of just like it's been easier for me to just like have people call me and be like, "Hey, can you play fiddle on this tour?" I haven't had to like do much work. I've had a band called Circa 62. We're changing the name. There's another one now. There's like another Circa something band. Like we both hate the name at this point. So changing that name. So I'll let you know. Okay. Maybe by the time out, we'll have a name for that one.
Okay.
We're gonna we have a bunch of records that we are gonna re-release now. They're all like taken from the internet at the moment, but they're gonna be out again soon under the new name. So like I've had a project, but like again that was like with a partner. So like
right.
I haven't been the boss before.
Right.
Right now, the thing I'm trying to figure out is like how to shape the project into like kind of how, when I was like struggling to describe what it sounds like. That's what's going on right now with the project. Is trying to figure out what it's supposed to sound, what I want it to sound like, and how to like make it do that cohesively.
I get that. Yeah.
As expressive as I usually am on stage. It's just something I wanted to have like me having to remember lyrics, which I'm terrible at, impede like my energy on stage.
Right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, so you'll be doing fiddle and vocals.
Singing, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's daunting. I've tried teaching myself the violin in the past, and I just couldn't figure it out.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I was living in Eugene, Oregon, and just like the atmosphere. It was in 2012, so there was a lot of like, you know, that folk punk, you know. So
the hardest is teach yourself. By the way, so how far did you make it?
Oh, I don't know, like a month.
Did you like actually just teach yourself?
I was trying. I could only get it. I could do the bass line to Another One Bites the Dust, sort of. That being like the simplest bass line in the world, you know. But I actually, you probably won't remember this. A long time ago on Facebook, I left a comment on one of your posts asking, how do you apply the violin to the strings without it like screeching? Or like I could never get it. You don't have to answer. But I could never figure it out.
Okay, did I answer? Because I probably didn't answer on Facebook. I don't usually answer.
You wanted more context and I couldn't think of anything.
Oh. Okay, then at least I replied. I don't usually even on Facebook, man. So all right. Well,
no worries.
We can talk more about that if you want. Do you want to talk about how to make the
Yeah, like I could never figure out like the pressure. Like I would either be like too like pressing too strongly or like too soft, and it just never sounded good.
You said what the issue was twice. You're pressing.
Right.
You don't want to be pressing.
Okay. So
yeah, you want the weight of your arm to be like weight of your.
Okay.
So really, I can show you.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, nice.
I do have this thing right here.
Cool.
It does live next.
Nice.
This is like my little radio station over here. So all my stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a really bad sound.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it. Okay. So. Sound familiar?
Yes. Definitely.
Okay. What I'm doing here is pushing down.
Okay.
And this is. I don't usually teach beginners like anymore unless they're adults who like actually care.
Right.
If people are like, oh, I want to learn violin, I'm like, okay, let me refer you to like any of these people.
Okay.
If they're like, hey, I'm a musician, I actually really want to like try.
Right.
You have to try. You have to try.
For sure.
You have to like, and also you should have a teacher. Like you can't. Can't really. In the beginning, at least.
Right. Like, so it's not like guitar or drums where you could just sort of like listen and pick it up.
No.
Oh, okay.
But like things that I deal with normally, because I have most of my students are advanced or like intermediate.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of it is just correcting like kind of stuff like that. That they like just habits that you later are much harder to fix than they were initially when you like taught yourself.
Yeah.
So like you immediately pick up the bad habit that you're not even realizing you're giving yourself.
Right.
And then learning that and relearning how to like hold the bow and how to like do like not push down when you're playing is much harder than like the first way around.
So are you keeping like the strumming like arms sort of like loose or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when I'm playing just. I'm not pushing down at all here. I'm leading with it, but it's kind of just. It's also like, to me, it's second nature at this point. Right. But like with my students, like if I was gonna play something, I'll pretend to be a student right now with this little passage. So, this is the intro to Justin Townes' Earl song called "Hard Livin'." Highly recommend. Rest in peace. We love him. So if I play this with too much pressure. Right?
Right. I see, yeah.
Number one, we got pressure going, and we also have, like, no, we're not slurring, we're not doing any sort of, like, dynamic control.
Okay.
But as I was kind of saying to you earlier, but I think probably before we started, my whole thing is kind of dynamics.
Right.
But first start with, like, how do we make this quieter and pretty?
Okay.
Let's find that. Once we have that, then we can figure out how to, like, make the notes flow together.
Okay.
So that, and also that little bit I just played, that's my warm-up. Like, every time I'm sound checking, that's my little sound check thing.
Okay.
So the way I normally play it. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm kind of just leaning into it more than, like...
I see. Right.
I'm also... It's kind of pushing them into each other.
Okay.
That's...
Well, thank you so much, yeah. That's awesome.
That riff from that song, which highly recommend the whole album, and also that fiddle player is Josh Headley, who wrote that riff, and that's one of my favorite riffs.
Oh, very cool. Nice. Do you have a favorite piece of violin music from classical?
That's a hard question. I mean, at this moment, oh God. You should have sent me that question so I could have a good.
It just came to my head. Sorry. Or do you have like a favorite piece to play, like of any genre?
Another one I play just to like fuck around all the time is just like remember that like when Dave Rawlings and Ryan Adams recorded "To Be Young." Remember this?
No, I don't. No.
Do you know about this?
No. I know the name Ryan Adams.
He's canceled.
Oh.
I have a Ryan Adams tattoo. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, jeez.
I can't. I mean, I guess. No, it's on my like upper thigh. It's like it's the Cold Roses logo for any Ryan Adams people out there. Which I hope we're all in the same camp where we were Ryan Adams people.
Right. Was it like a Me Too thing or?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Search that up later.
Yeah, I will. Sure.
Not great. But yeah, I mean, like, so Dave Rawlings. So have you heard of Dave Rawlings' Machine?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, I'm putting you on such good music here.
Yeah.
So how about Gillian Welch?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so you should listen to Dave Rawlings' Machine.
Okay.
It's Dave Rawlings and Gillian Welch, and they have done like. Also, you should see them live. Like one of my favorite bands ever to see live.
Okay.
Both of them.
Nice.
It's all dynamics, which is like, as we've said, that's my whole thing here.
Right.
So anyway, there was a song that they wrote together called "To Be Young," and there's a fiddle riff in the Dave Rawlings version.
Okay.
I'm such a nerd. This is how my brain is. It's like the intro. I love intros, man. Good fiddle intros.
Right.
Like it's everything.
For sure.
It kicks off the song. So I'll play you that because it's like it's easy and it's like a little thing I love. That's a little pitchy, but it's fine. I love that one because it has those.
That is so cool.
Like, that's like some old time fiddle shit right there.
Right.
We love that.
That is amazing. Wow.
Cool, right?
That is so cool. Yeah. Thank you so much for playing. I was hoping you would. I didn't want to ask and like overstep. So I
mean, it's the thing I do. I have no real life skills. I only have music skills. So
same.
Happy to show those off.
No, I totally get that. I mean, as a fellow musician, I can definitely relate to that. We just sort of like shun everything that has to do with like functionality towards society or whatever.
Times I'm like, God, I'm good at this. Yeah. Imagine if I wasn't. What would I be doing?
I know, right? Yeah.
What would I be?
How long have you been? So, okay, actually, before I ask that question, what's the difference between violin and fiddle? I know it's the same instrument, but I noticed like my conception was that like the fiddle is played down like on the crook of the arm, or is it just like the strumming?
Not necessarily, but that, like if you see someone doing that, they're definitely playing fiddle.
Okay.
That's more like old timey, like Appalachian kind of like Sierra Farrell plays down there.
Okay.
But so like my first response to what's the difference between a violin and a fiddle is no one cries when you spill beer on a fiddle.
That's classic. For sure.
I think I made that up. But like that's always my line because like, I don't know, it's the same instrument. It's just how I'm not playing classically.
Right.
Normally.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I've kind of strayed away from it and like I don't know, I think I probably in my like early 20s or something, I was just like, like also like things start like bluegrass. I grew up playing bluegrass, and then that became so uncool when I was like in my teens. I was just like, ugh, like I can't. And then of course, like then 5 years later, I'm like obsessed with it again.
Yeah, for sure.
So like I go through that with classical because I don't teach classical necessarily anymore, and again, unless people really care. Right. Because I just like, I don't know, I would rather nerd out about like Dave Rawlings machine.
Sure. Okay. So were you like a child prodigy, or like what age did you start playing?
Oh man. So, okay, I started at 4.
Wow.
And I was one of those like busking kids before everyone had TikTok and everyone was doing that.
Really?
My dad and I I'm from Milwaukee. So my dad and I used to go to like the farmers markets around Milwaukee and restaurants also because he's a retired restaurant critic. So he would get me into like all restaurants and I would have these little gigs at like 12.
That's awesome.
I had business cards. Just wait for this. I will send you a photo. Okay. You can just like, it's hilarious. My business card, it was like, I think it was from like Vistaprint or something.
Yeah, right.
And it's just like a violin, like the outline of the violin. It's not good. And it says Gina Marie, which is my first name. My first name is Gina Marie, but I don't go by that anymore. My parents are still mad.
Of course.
I stopped going by Gina Marie in 8th grade, and they're still like, well, I remember when you used to go by the name we gave you. Like they're getting, like, I can't be Gina Marie Romantini as my stage name. That's too many syllables,
That's
man. I can't.
For sure.
Yeah, but anyway, so that card that I had, it said Gina Marie Romantini, prodigy.
Oh, nice.
And then it said just like all of the genres I played. I don't know if that was. I think my dad probably did that, but like certified child prodigy.
Right.
We're like,
Oh, it said it right on the card. Oh, okay. I thought you said no apology.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
That's awesome.
I was just going up to people, handing them my card. Child prodigy, right?
Well, he must have been so proud, right? He wanted to show you off, I guess. Yeah. What did he play? Did he also play violin?
My dad?
Yeah.
My dad actually was neither of my parents are musicians.
Oh.
He was a food critic for Milwaukee Magazine. Yeah, and then, but like, there's a lot of like history of like musicians in my family, like but like neither of my parents were like, I grew up surrounded by music though, still they're both like in their 70s and they still go to like every show that comes to town. Like they're so rad. Like I grew up listening to like everything cool, and so like I grew up with like such a vast knowledge of like real good music. I didn't have to like find it on my own, which I'm like so privileged that I grew up that way.
For sure, yeah.
Like my parents already knew what was cool and what was gonna like what good music was. I didn't have to like learn it later like so many people have to.
Right, right, yeah. Well, that's awesome. So in Milwaukee, is there like I don't know anything about Milwaukee. Is there a pretty big like would you consider yourself an underground musician? Or I mean, you've toured.
No idea. I don't think. I mean, like as a solo artist, for sure, I'm way under. I've not even reached the ground yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I have fans. I hate saying that. That's people come to see me play.
Right.
People who are supporters of me come see me play. Will travel to see me play. I appreciate those people so much, and like it's so cool that I have like no matter who I'm playing with, no matter the genre, which is sometimes weird because like I play with Irish punk bands and stuff like that too. I'll have people see me play with like the Jayhawks, and then they'll see me play with like Mahones, who are an Irish punk band, and like these are like nice. Most of my like supporters are like, and these 30s, but also I have a lot of people who are like 50 plus. Like, that's my demographic. I think because like playing those shows with like the Wallflowers and like those kind of band.
So does each show tend to be like pretty varied in the audience, or
people who are there for me it's pretty funny because it's like they'll come to like anything I play. I like depending on like where I am and like what the thing is, people will just come to anything.
Right. Cool.
Sometimes I'm like I want to warn them though. I'm like, guys, there's gonna be like moshing at this one.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
There's a place down. Drink water.
Were you into punk as like a child or a teenager?
Yeah, for sure. And I one of my first touring bands was called Whiskey of the Damned out of Milwaukee.
Okay.
And that was like my introduction to like, that was also my introduction to like Irish punk. But like, I had already studied in Ireland, so I had already I taught me like Irish traditional music when I was a kid. So like, that kind of was a pretty cohesive little situation.
Yeah.
Also, it's pretty funny for like a girl who'd been playing in like little pubs and with her teacher to just be like, tour, and it's punk tour.
Right.
So, yeah, that was
rad.
Fun. And then like I got really lucky. So like when I was about 18 or so, I got plucked up by just like I got to go on big tours all of a sudden. So like
yeah.
I still do like I do both. I like even just like this year alone, like I've done like really really big shows, like huge. I've also played to the bartender, like
right, yeah.
I play like I'll play with almost anybody who will hire me if they seem like a good hang. At this point, it needs to be more worth my time of like hang.
Yeah, for sure. I get that.
Obviously, the music has to. I can't hate the music. I used to play with bands and be like, gig's a gig. Now I'm just like, I can't play music I hate. I can't.
Of course, I get that. Just part of the reason I left the last band that I was in, I just did not want to play that type of music. And the person I was working with was just like an egomaniacal person. But so when you say you got plucked up, were you discovered by like a talent agency or like a large band or?
So I think that first, like kind of in the beginning, I was playing with another like local Milwaukee band, and we got to open for the Wallflowers. So that's actually like my first bigger gigs, as we were like opening, and then like on day 3 or 4 of the tour, Jacob Dylan comes up to me and is like, "Hey, can you sit in tomorrow?"
Nice. Wow.
Can I ever?
Yeah.
And then they started hiring me after that, and then I moved to LA, and then things just kept happening, and just
that's amazing. Wow. Did you ever meet Bob Dylan?
Meet is a strong word.
Okay.
I've been in the same room as Bob Dylan.
Okay.
We made eye contact.
Oh, nice. Hey, close enough.
I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. He's one of my heroes, for sure.
Saw him the other month for Outlaw tour.
Yeah, I think we host 3 podcasts on this channel. Michael Newcomer, who hosts the Mic Check podcast, sorry, quick plug, he went with his mom and saw Bob Dylan perform. It was at an amphitheater?
The Hollywood Bowl?
The Hollywood Bowl, that's what it was. Yeah. That's right. Oh, okay, nice. Very cool. I heard he's still great, right?
It was the best I've seen him perform.
Nice.
many years.
Yeah, yeah. That's so cool.
And
I love that.
you never know with Bob, but like, yeah, that he was in rare form. I also microdosed, so I was just like, it was mine.
Nice. Right on.
You know?
Can I ask which it was?
Mushrooms.
Oh, okay. That's the safe one.
Safe one, yeah.
For sure.
That one you can still go to work and know what day of the week it is.
Right, yeah, for sure. As opposed to LSD, which is like, it can be uncontrollable. That's cool. That sounds amazing, actually. Bob Dylan under mushrooms. That sounds great. Okay. Let me see here. So, I want to ask you more about music. Are you a fan of Andrew Bird or Lorena McKennitt?
Okay, so Andrew Bird, obviously, like, so his big years were kind of like still my formidable years.
Right.
I would like to say, though, I started using a looper pedal before I heard him using a looper pedal.
Nice.
It was not because of him. But I was also, like, I was a kid.
Right.
But I saw him play, I was obsessed with, like, that era.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but also, I appreciate so much, like, I don't do looping anymore at all.
Yeah.
I can help it, because there's the margin for error. It's not worth it to me. I'm not trying to have something catastrophic happen on stage.
Right, for sure.
So, I don't know, like, seeing him fuck up on stage, like, which, like, barely ever happens.
Right.
But, like, that is so cool, because he handles it with, like, such...
Yeah.
He's just, like... I mean, because also, like, if you start a loop and it's going badly,
mm-hmm.
which I saw it happen, I don't know, once with him. Like, he's amazing. He's incredible.
Definitely.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so even he fucks up a loop, and then he just is like, we're gonna start that song over, and that's like the coolest thing. Man, I love when like performers like that are that organic with like, oh yeah, that went wrong. We're gonna fix it now. Let's do the song again.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
It's very punk, you know, and like it's like a grace sort of, you know. That is cool. What about Lorena McKennitt? Were you ever into her music?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not into it. I just never listened to it.
Oh, it's good. I like it. I guess it's not very violin based, but a lot of strings. I don't know. I figured I'd throw it out there. It's good. It's very like it's not like Enya, but you could see them performing together. But it's very different. It's like classical, sort of like Celtic music based around like Samhain and like witchcraft and stuff like that. It's pretty good.
Wait, what? Send me something.
I will. Yeah, I'll send you All Souls Night. That's my favorite song by her. It's about Halloween. Yeah, it's a great great track. Okay, so one of the things we talked about talking about was being a female musician pre and post the Me Too movement. Again, as a musician, I can understand how hard it is for women in the musical, in all fields, but especially in music. You know, I've seen people just deny shows to like female fronted bands or all female bands strictly on the fact that they were female. And
I'm sure you've also heard like, girls can't play guitar. What do you mean?
Insane. Yeah. And just like being predators towards them and
that part. Yeah. Not to make it take a dark turn here. But like when I was touring in like punk bands and did not have like a tour manager.
Oh, okay.
A lot of sketchy situations.
Sure.
And there still to be honest, because people are still shitty people.
For sure.
What I do appreciate, though, is, like, post Me Too movement, the amount of female or, like, non-binary or, like, you know, any people of color, like, being the person in front.
Right.
So prevalent right now, and I've heard men complaining about it, which is so funny to me.
That's insane.
It's so hard to get a gig right now. They're just giving them all the chicks.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little interesting.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't play with bands where I need to like share a room with a dude.
Right.
Or because I still like I wouldn't probably be cool with that unless it's like someone I'm friends with or something. But like I definitely was doing that a lot when I was young, and just like there was a lot of times when I like in post I'm like, who let me do that? Who was in charge? It would be like, you know, punk shows, like sing and on someone's couch or something. Like, oh yeah, the other band is like hosting.
Right.
Okay, let me just sleep on some random guy's couch. Sure.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know. I love the way things are headed in that regard right now.
Well, good. Yeah.
Yes. Because it was a little bleak out here for quite some time.
Yeah,
forever,
no doubt.
Actually.
Yeah,
until now.
For sure, for like at least 100 years.
That if they let musicians be women back then.
Right. Yeah. What really always bugged me was the phoniness of some of these bands that I would play with. They would act like they were like sort of like pro-feminists or whatever. But then undercover, they would just talk shit. You know what I mean? They would put a woman down for her looks or whatever. If she had like her weight or whatever, like just where they're front facing like as these like open progressive dudes, but really they're just like sexual predators. You know?
Oh, you're so right. You are so right.
Yeah.
I won't say any names, but man, I have worked with some like name artists who are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
It's still.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
I have one thing that like it was a couple years ago. Again, I won't name names because don't want to do that. But like sure. I was on a tour, and this is a story. I was on a tour in the past several years. We're not going to say what year because you could figure it out. And the lead singer of the band I was playing with had a no girls in the bunks rule. Okay. Which make that make sense. I'm not gonna fall onto your dick in the middle of the night. I don't know what you're thinking there. Right. But okay, so anyway, so we're changing buses in the middle of the night. This is like night 2 of the tour, and I had been just like sleeping in like the back lounge. Fine. Well, I don't care. Like fine. I'll say whatever. And I'll live by your stupid rules. That guy obviously cheated on his wife, and they have some sort of like no women in the whatever. Right. Anyway, so the thing that happened, the incident was that changed buses in the middle of the night, and the tour manager was like, it's 4 a.m. and we're like getting on the other bus, and he's just like, hey Gina, we're gonna put you here. And I'm just like trying to go back to sleep. I'm just like, cool. Right. And it's a bunk. I just get in a bunk. I assume we're on a smaller bus or something. I'm not even thinking about it. In the bunk, wake up for the guy, and he's like, is the fucking girl in here? I was like, I have a name, because I thought he was like kind of joking. Right. And then I'm like, oh, this guy is like pissed. And so then proceeds that we like go into the venue. He kind of like yells at me about it, like in front of everyone, and I just started sobbing because like the thing about me is if you yell at me, I'm gonna cry. It's just gonna happen. Right. So in front of like the entire crew, and it was not great. And he later apologized, because I think that was also, he's probably not expecting me to just start sobbing openly. Right. He like yelled at me. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's awful. I mean, that's insane. I don't understand the mindset of like, you have to keep the women as far away from you as possible so you don't do something. Like, just don't, like, just... No, exactly.
What do you think, like, what do you think is going to happen here, sir? Yeah. Also, I was in a relationship, too. Like, I just... Right, yeah. It's just, like, the not respecting women is still the thing, obviously.
For sure. Definitely. Yeah,
and many others.
For sure. It's so hypocritical, especially in like punk, which was like started by like queer people and women, you know?
Yes, exactly.
It's insane. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing about that. I'm glad that things have gotten better.
Yeah, that's in a world where we're on buses and there's a tour manager and there's people like making sure nothing horrible is going on. Jeez. Even in today's day and age, that shit's still going on. So yeah,
this might sound out of left field, but would you ever consider like carrying a weapon?
No.
Okay. I don't know. You know, like with the way things are.
I'm too stupid for one. Well, I hate guns, but number two, if I had any sort of like, I've considered like mace before, and I'm like, I would absolutely mace myself. So right. I'm too dumb, man. I'm too dumb. I'm so dumb.
You seem smart to me. Okay.
But I'm smart in like specific ways.
Sure,
I'm really dumb in life things.
Yeah. Me too. That's why I host a podcast.
Here's something disgusting that happened recently.
Sure.
Maybe non-music related, but
okay.
I have I had a box of like outside my house. We have like a storage unit.
Uh-huh.
A box of like my hair dryer and like some other like crap, like my like back one. So my hair dryer like broke. And so I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just go grab this one out of the storage unit. And I did not think about it. This happened like a week ago. This was trauma. Okay. Fresh trauma. And I turned on my hair dryer. Why my hair is wet? Because I'm traumatized. And it was full of bugs. And they all over me.
Damn. So I literally got something in my eye when you said that.
Yeah, well, maybe I manifested.
Yeah. That sounds horrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. I lost my shit. I ran out. I was also home alone, and I'm just like ah. And then there's just like I was finding like they were not like on me anymore. Like they just were like. Explosion of bugs, and then I just kind of like ran outside and like had like a like
Sure. Were they like gnats or like flies or something?
I don't know what the fuck. There was a lot of shit in there. Man. I don't know. I think it was termites or something.
Oh my god.
That would be underneath the house for sure in California.
That sounds pretty horrific, I gotta say. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for appreciating my trauma here.
That's what Let's Ruin Our Lives is all about. Okay.
That was an appropriate story.
Definitely, for sure. Do you like stand-up comedy? And if so, do you have a favorite comic?
Right now, probably Jesselnick.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm a one-liner girl.
Okay, very cool. And so you like the dark, the misdirects.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Like Hedberg, obviously. Like.
Right. Mm-hmm. What about?
Yeah, I mean, like I was a big Mulaney fan.
Yeah.
I don't want to say was, but like I kind of don't care about him as much anymore.
Honestly, same. Yeah, like the bigger he got, it's kind of like yeah. Yeah. I get it.
If he's even, but then I don't know. He's got that show, I guess.
Right.
I don't watch it. I don't know. It's funny though because I've run into him in LA at just like random places, and like before he kind of got this new gig.
Yeah.
And I was just he looks so like he's gotten work done. But I was just like, but he's also like buff.
Really?
I was like, why is he like kind of hot? What like no, that's not. That guy should not be hot.
Right, not on brand for John Mulaney at all, for sure. Is he tall? Is he a tall guy? Yeah.
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
At least he just had like built like shoulders, and I was just like, what? Who is this person?
Yeah, that is odd. Sort of like Kumail Nanjiani. You know Kumail?
Yeah. Totally.
He's definitely had work done. Does not look like the same person.
Yeah. I live in LA, so that's like
right. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, new face. All right.
So I would actually like to ask you about this, and I'm sorry I didn't. It just came to my mind right now. I was talking with a musician last time I recorded about how, and they're LA based as well, how the scene has sort of like changed over the years.
Yeah.
Would you say that it's sort of like diminished? Like some people don't view LA as like the music place anymore, and if that's affected like gigging at all.
I barely play in LA. Most of my gig dates or like just like out of town, like a lot of like up coast, whatever. I don't know. Like I don't think that anyone is making money playing gigs in LA.
Right.
I think I'm not really on that side of it, man. But like, it's like people will hire me for like a gig that I can tell they're not even like they're probably paying everything out of pocket. Like,
oh, okay, yeah.
what we all like need for minimums and stuff. Like I'm just like, there's no way that you're even breaking even on this.
Right, for sure. Okay.
So, that are able to be successful in like the local scene. It's very also incestuous, and I'm not a part of it really.
Good point.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about people that I know in real life, but you know.
Right. For sure.
No, it's just it's the same scene, and the same people get the same gigs, and I don't care to get those gigs. So
I get you. Yeah.
I love LA for what I mean. I love LA. I've been here 11 years. I do.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't seek out trying to play an LA gig like on my own right now, unless it was like some, like a release show or something like that. But
for sure, I mean, in my experience playing in Los Angeles, 10 years ago, like playing in LA were always the most difficult shows in terms of like audience reaction and like never ever getting paid. And like I always liked playing in like Riverside and like Orange County. Like people like would respond better. Obviously these are very small shows. I think the most I ever played to was like 200 people or whatever. But like it just seemed like people appreciated it more outside of LA.
If you go an hour outside of LA, people are like, music, wow. Yeah. And then they like lift
right.
up.
For sure.
I played a gig the other day. I'm not gonna say where it was because I think they handled it correctly. This is like a little dark also, but like what isn't these days?
Right. Good point.
I played in one of those like hour or two from LA kind of places, and it was a legit venue, and basically it was like a very very methy kind of town,
okay.
But it was like their I don't know, like their city festival or whatever. I play a lot of, city, summer nights, whatever,
right.
Those kind of things, right?
Sure.
So it's at a venue, and the green room only has access from the outside. Okay, so like here's the box office.
Okay.
Here's the.
Oh.
I'm generally as like the only girl in most of the bands I play in, like that hire. I'm usually the only one who cares about the green room because I'm like I want to like go change my clothes and put makeup on and like stare at my phone until I have to go on stage.
Right.
As like guys are like, I'll change my shirt backstage, and I'm just like, just let me just have my right. So we're at the sketchy town. Like there's people there, but everyone seems to be on meth. And so I'm like, okay, I have to walk to the front of this venue right now where like there's a line and. They're a little sketchy here. So one of the guys in the band I was playing with was like, hey, let me walk you out to the green room. And I was like, I'm very like, when I'm on the road, I'm very like, I'm good. Like I also like, carry myself like a tough bitch if I'm out on the street. Like like don't fuck with me, please. But so I'm always just like, you don't need to walk me. I'll be fine. Yeah. So turns out I was fine, but like I almost wasn't. I found out in post. So so the guy in the band walked me to the green room, and I was like, okay, thanks for doing that. And we get out there, and I'm like, oh, thanks for doing that. It's scary out here. Like, what's going on out here? Yeah, and so he walks back. I'm in the green room, and I'm like, oh, I have this thought. And I'm like, people can access the green room. I should lock the door.
Right.
Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay, I'm a little dumb. I don't instinctively just lock the door. Okay, I'm like, I don't know. So I was like, I'm gonna go lock the door. About 2 minutes later, someone tries to open the door.
Really?
My brain's like, it's one of the guys in the band. They'll call me. No one calls me. I find out after the entire gig is over, when like the security from the venue is like, hey, can you come talk to us upstairs? And I'm like, oh no, they saw me vaping behind the stage. That's immediately where my brain goes. It's like, oh no, I'm finally caught. I'd be vaping behind the stage. I can't. I'll do that. So it was. Who cares? It's gonna evaporate. It's fine.
Right. It's music.
We go upstairs and they go. We had a meeting with our security team, and one of our security guards that was working this event. Had detailed his plans to follow you into the green room, and. I don't know what was going to happen after that, but something, and that guy had a gun because he was a fucking security guard. So, thank fuck that, number one, Scott from the band I was playing with walked me to the damn green. Number two, the one time in my life I'm like, I should lock a door.
Right. Yeah.
That could have been so bad. Oh yeah. So back to
Wow.
and then music.
Yeah. Oh my
The guy
god.
worked for the fucking venue. He got fired. They took like, yeah. I mean, they fucking better have.
Right. How did they figure out that he was doing that?
He was stupid enough to like brag about his intentions to another security guard. Who then like tailed him. So when I got out front and I told Scott and I was like, "Hey, good thing you walked me out here." It's ugh. The guy heard me say that. Like the security guard who was tailing the other security guard heard me say. Then they brought that up and I was like, "Guys, how did you possibly even hear me say that?" And he's like, "No, I was casing that guy who was casing you."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. So he's probably done it before and gotten away with it. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So my friend just yeah.
Jeez.
So
that's insane. Wow. That's nuts. Wow. I just watched. Did you ever see the movie Green Room about the punk band? I just watched that the other day. That kind of reminds me of that. Like that's terrifying. Jeez.
Yep.
Why isn't the green room attached to the stage?
That was like a fucking ass situation. I don't know. Like, right? I had to go through like the back entrance, like where we had to load in. I had to go out the loading door, walk around the block. That's why that guy walked me.
That's
because I had to walk out where into the venue.
Right.
That. So that's just like that's a design flaw.
For sure, definitely. I love green rooms. I love just being away from everyone. It's like, I
get it.
Yeah,
you get it.
I get it for sure. I was such a big drunk. I would be like borderline blackout drunk while playing, and then I would just go sleep in the green room waiting while the singer's networking. I'm like, just leave me out of that, you know.
Exactly. I'm fine to like talk to people after the show if I'm feeling it. If I'm not feeling it, I will just.
For sure.
Like, I don't know, I'm generally friendly after. I'm not usually friendly before the show. I'm just like, "Hello, thank you for coming. Great to see you. I'll talk to you later." For sure.
So, I mean, since you've been performing for so long, do you ever get like nerves or stage fright, or because I feel like stage fright kind of never goes away. You just like cope with it better. But maybe that was just me.
I mean, for me, it's not really stage fright. It's more like I have like logistical fear. I'm like something's gonna go wrong. Like my string's gonna break. Like that's kind of like where my head goes.
Okay.
I kind of get in the zone when I'm on stage, so I don't really have anything. All these people are looking at me. Also, I got desensitized by that, but like by being able to do insane shit, like opening for the Rolling Stones in Europe, like doing things like tours. Just everyone turns into like a blur.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, it doesn't really give me pause, but it's kind of more just like, hope nothing goes awry tonight with
right. Makes sense. Okay, you're a professional.
Or if I hit a slam or something, because I notoriously fuck up saying. No, you never know. So
opening for like the Rolling Stones and Clapton, like how big were those shows? And what bands were you playing with, if you feel comfortable saying so?
So what's funny is that some of the shows that I play that are for really, really big, like we're opening for like someone huge. Yeah. I can't give you a specific thing because of NDAs, but like some of those bands are manufactured. Like the opening bands, they're not real. We all like audition.
Really?
And it's this is inside baseball here.
Yeah.
So these are like usually fronted by rich people, very rich people, who are just like, give me the greatest band. They already have a connection with like whoever, and they put together an incredible band with like people who play with all the big names. Like they make us all audition. Or like sometimes I just get the gig, but like sometimes they make me audition, whatever. And then it's fucking fake. It's not a real. It's like they buy like they put so much like money into promoting the band that they get organic followers and stuff really quickly. Right. Everyone's just like, have you heard of this brand new band blank? And like it's because no one else has heard of it because they just started existing like 10 minutes ago.
What? So would that be like an industry plant?
I think so. I think that's like a legitimate industry plant.
Right? I've never heard of this. That's crazy. Like I've heard of like bands having like other drummers on records because their drummer really isn't that good or whatever. But I've never heard of a completely manufactured band to.
Oh, I mean, on that same vein though, I also have to win and fix people's fiddle parts on recordings.
Okay, yeah.
Don't tell them, because also if someone had to fix my fiddle part, I don't think I would want to know.
Right. Yeah.
If I ever heard the track back, I'd be like, the fuck, I would never play that. Like,
for sure.
Or like, I can tell when it's me.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
Except for like sometimes there was something the other day. I rarely listen to the radio or anything anymore, but like there was something on, and I was like, I'm always trying to identify who the fiddle player is in the songs, because there's not that many of us.
Oh,
I'm just like, all right, this sounds like, whatever. This sounds like this guy. This sounds like this lady.
Yeah.
And the other day I was like, oh, that was me.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was like some random thing I don't even remember recording.
Right. That's so cool.
I do a lot of TV stuff too. So like, and like I do a lot of like session work. So I don't know where stuff ends up or what they end up using. I was like, that was like 100% me. Yeah. And like a lot of times I don't get like the main artist like real track.
Yeah.
But like I'll record on something and not even know what it is.
Wow.
Which is
that's awesome.
Wild.
That's the dream. Yeah. That's so cool. That's so cool. You're such a like a. I'm not trying to kiss your ass, but like such a well-rounded musician. I mean, you've from punk to the Rolling Stones to session work. Like that's what we all want. You know what I mean? That's incredible. That's congrats. that's really cool. That's super.
I'm doing the job the best I can do.
Sure. Yeah, that's all we can do, right? Okay, well, we'll wrap up soon. Before I ask you the final question, would you like to tell everyone where they can find you, or like what albums?
Yeah. Across the internet, it's just Gina Romantini.
Okay.
And all of the solo music that's going to be coming out will be under my name.
Okay.
So Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
What else is there?
That's pretty much it.
Threads.
Tumblr. So will you put the music out on like all the streaming platforms like Apple, YouTube, Spotify? Okay, cool.
Once we figure out the logistics of who's putting it out and where, but like everything will be everywhere.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll post about it too.
Cool.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram for thirst traps and music.
There you go. Likewise. So, actually, I wanted to know: do you ever play in Arizona?
I mean, I play everywhere. Yeah. Where are you?
Phoenix.
In Phoenix? Mm-hmm. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I'll for sure play in Phoenix. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very.
Cool. Let me know. I want to come out.
Love Phoenix. Phoenix is a good music scene.
There's a good music scene, that's for sure. People don't really know that about this place, but there's a thriving music scene and comedy scene.
Well, that's the thing I love about Phoenix, because I don't really love the weather there or like culture.
Yeah.
The politics.
I know.
But yeah, but, honestly, the music scene though, like I don't know. I've been on tour there so many times, and like every time I've hung out with other musicians there, like or like people who are at the show who are like friends of the band. Everyone is so cool.
It's true, yeah.
But I don't know, it seems like good people in the music space there.
Very much so. Very genuine, authentic people. Like no bullshit. Just like very much themselves. Kind of like the total opposite of LA.
Where?
Of LA, kind of like the opposite of Los Angeles in some way, you know what I mean? No shit. I talk a lot of shit against LA. It's just because I'm jaded and, a failed musician. Jaded. Yeah.
We're all jaded. We all hate it here.
Yeah.
I mean, like, most like, session musicians are, like, working, like, touring musicians here. We don't play enough.
It makes sense. I get it. Yeah. Okay.
I play, like, a lot of, like, corporate bullshit here.
Right,
It's, like...
Very... Or, I can think about the people who, like, because the band that I was in, the singer, it was just the two of us, right? And we played over backing tracks. I played guitar, he sang and played keyboard. He was very social and did all the networking and stuff, and I'm more, like, reserved, I call myself, like, a extroverted introvert or whatever. Like, I like going to parties, but I don't really want to talk to anyone except for the people I know. You know what I mean? And, like...
I feel that.
Like... The people who would like treat me as less than him because I'm not being all like vivacious and like networky, You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just here to like play music and like have a good time. I'm not really here to like further anything, you know, like I wanted everything to be organic. You know what I mean? Like I just felt like I got treated like shit by a lot of people. And yeah.
It's interesting because people are really judgmental about like the side people, and sometimes we're working harder. Saying.
I'm literally playing. He's running around, not even singing. It got very frustrating at times, but anyways.
Yeah, I feel you. I also like every single gig I go to. Still in like this day and age, they're like, "Oh, whose girlfriend are you?"
Wow, that is so condescending and insulting. Wow.
Or I get, "Oh, are you the lead singer?" Because I like look like I would be lead singer.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm like, whenever I say like, "Oh yeah, I play violin," people are always like, "Oh my god!" Like, and then,
right. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, is that crazy?
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Well, we'll wrap up here. Here's my final question. Not really related to anything that we've talked about. I ask it of everybody who comes on this show because everybody always gives a good response. Would you rather attend Burning Man or Gathering of the Juggalos? As I was saying that, I was like, oh, she might have been to like one of these. But which would you prefer to go to? Burning Man or the Gathering of the Juggalos?
Okay. I have not been to either.
Okay.
As much as I can appreciate Ego, would not go to the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm terrified by that. I think I would also be terrified by Burning Man. I have a lot of friends, though. It's funny. I have a lot of friends who are like very successful, like rich people, and they're all burners,
right?
And like they stay trying to convince me to go.
Right. Yeah.
The thing about that, though, is that I feel like if I went with them, it would be very like glampy. I don't think it would be like in the dirt. So I don't know.
Okay.
Also, I'm such a like camping in the dirt girl. I like that would be fine. I don't know. Rave culture to me at this point in my life, I'm just like, I don't need to go do drugs in the desert.
For sure.
Maybe almost up.
And if you want to talk about like the Me Too culture, like I've been to a lot of like desert raves. I've literally had like a woman come up to me and be like, "Thank you for not being a creep. All these other guys are creep." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know it was like that here." You know, like I I got molested by a guy at a rave, honestly. And I called him out on it in front of everybody, and he was like, I was on mushrooms, and like I think it was like 3 months after my dad had died, so I was all fucked up, right? And like I think I was on like half a gallon of Sailor Jerry also. And this guy just like grabbed my ass in front of everybody. I'm like, "What are you doing? Don't do that." And he's like, "Oh." And he was obviously there just to prey on like inebriated people. And yeah.
That's terrifying. That every time people are trying to sell me on that kind of community, they're always like, "Everyone's so welcoming and wonderful."
Right. Yeah. It can be a little too welcoming, honestly. It's such an exclusive scene, sort of, because you kind of have to be like invited to a lot of those parties, but. It can be very sketchy. Sorry. I keep going to like dark places.
Look at the time we're living in right now.
True. Very true. I know.
We're not away. I mean, I've played so many like festivals like that. I played in some jam band actually.
Oh, okay.
But like I've played festivals where I'm like looking at the crowd and I'm like, "Oh, everyone's rolling.
Right.
Like, nobody's eyes are in the right place right now."
Right,
That's actually really fun because those are more like jam, like, bluegrassy jam bands that I played with. And like that's kind of fun because kind of like I'm like steering everyone's trip right now.
Yeah, for sure. Nice.
Hello.
That seems amazing, honestly. Have you ever played the Oregon Country Fair?
I feel like I have. Wait, actually.
It's like the name is deceiving. It's actually like a very big music festival in Corvallis, Oregon, every summer, and Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead helped create it. It was originally a Renaissance fair, but now it's like a pretty big music festival, music and art. And there's a lot of people running around like half naked, tripping, and it's a good time. Yeah, I can see you playing there for sure. Like especially with like the fiddle.
Yeah, for sure. I played with this called Cornmeal, which they all have names like that, right?
Right.
no shade on cornmeal. We love cornmeal, but like, yeah, the names with the food.
For sure. All right.
But yeah, like those shows, I was filling in while they were between Fiddle players, so I did some tours with them, and like that was my first experience to like looking out at the crowd, being like, oh, everyone's on drugs. Right. I was young at the time, so I was just like, I had never seen this before, and I was like, okay. At first, I was kind of like, ugh, because I want people to listen when.
Right.
And I was like, okay, actually, they're into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Into it, like. That's all I want. I just want people to like be into what I'm doing and like feeling the. I'm gonna say dynamic again because that's the thing. That's the thing with me here. Feeling the dynamic shit I'm putting into it. You know.
Well, that's going to be the name of the episode since you said that word so much. Dynamics. Okay.
I told you, I'm not that smart.
You're plenty smart. Okay, well, thank you so much, Gina Romantini, for coming on this podcast. You're an excellent musician, and that was a great conversation. I hope you had a good time.
It was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody, please follow Let's Ruin Our Lives, Mic Check, and Pinky Pod on the Let's Ruin Our Lives YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. I have a child to think about. Mahalo.
But I'd rather be blind in heaven than sighted in hell.
For the rest of my life, I'll be with you.